X-Pack Dad. Woo! Hey, we are only, I don't know, about 3 weeks away from the start of MLB. How exciting, how exciting. I tried to get down to spring training and once again just did not work out with the calendar, kid schedules, etc. But next year. This week we are opening up kind of a weird one here. You don't see a lot of 1982 cello packs. They do float around. As far as, notable rookies, obviously Cal Ripken Jr., but Lee Smith as well. So it's not really chocked full of too many rookies, and the 81 class is pretty light. We got the Baines Reigns combo, Gibson, etc. So, there are certainly, better years to rip, but that Cal Ripken Jr. Is an iconic card, and there's a lot of aging superstars too finishing their careers, and of course, like guys like Nolan Ryan and Ricky Henderson are always valuable, and of course, you could get the San Diego Chicken. So let's do it. Did a rip through 1989, all the cards, and one of our long-standing and loyal subscribers noted, because sometimes I don't, as I'm going through all the packs, don't realize that, hey, on a pack of Upper Deck, all I had was one pack in that, and it had high series and low series. So we got the Walt Terrell with the Tigers and Walt Terrell with San Diego. So I thought that was pretty cool. Very unlikely to get that off the same pack. So I appreciate that. And sometimes a subscriber will comment and say, hey, there's an error card, etc. So let's take a look at this real quick. You guys are probably familiar with the Babe Ruth puzzle and everything, but just know that this is, what they would consider a grocery rack pack. Most grocery rack packs, though, would be 36 cards, and this one has got 45. So let's open this guy up. These guys out. Come out. Let's inspect. I don't expect to find anything on the inspect. That's why I like grocery rack packs. It just, when you're dealing with wax packs, it's just an extra layer of, you can kind of see the roller marks in here. Topps is more noted for those, but you can get an extra layer of protection. I've noticed that both Fleer and Donruss, early 80s, the folds in the back, the packs themselves look a little more beat up than Topps does. I don't think that has anything to do with, whether a pack's been resealed or not, but it's always good to know. Yeah, the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card, PSA 10 is going for about $1,100. Sold, not going for. The Lee Smith, a relative value at like $100. And the San Diego Chicken, second best card in the set. There you go, Dan Dreesen, Reds. Let's look at the back here. That is typical Donruss back. Donruss. Renee Martin. Don Hume. Look at those specs. Larry Christensen. And I do know that there's some error cards in here. I didn't do enough research, so if you see something I should check, let me know. Ron Reed. Pre-manager Mike Hargrove. Pete Falcone. Terry Pohl. Oscar Gamble. Mike Krukow. The vaunted baseball checklist. Coop. Love Cecil Cooper. Tommy Boggs. Dwayne Murphy. And Britt Burns. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. So, we got another 15 pack up here. Adams. 1 Eichelberger. Willie Aikens. Gene Tennis. Doc Medic, I like that. Glenn Hubbard. Pre-Snake Guy, Glenn Hubbard. Doug Flynn. Bobby Molino. Second year Kirk Gibson. That's like a minor hit there, so we'll put him up. Willie Randolph. I think that's his 5th or 6th year card. Mark Clear. Mark Littell. Barry Bonnell. Never heard of that guy. Rick Roden. Mike Heath. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Jerry Wookenfuss, R.I.P. Tom Verizer, Mike Lacoste, Dave Kingman. That's cool. The Diamond Kings in this set actually are relatively valuable for Diamond Kings. I don't know if that's the first year they did them. Dave Concepcion, Dan Spillner, Leon Durham, Gene Mauch, Tim Stoddard, Bill Caldwell. I'm starting to get a little nervous here. Mike Witt, Jim Gantner, one of my favorite players. Side note, Jim Gantner, Robin Yount, and Paul Molitor, the trio for the longest games played together. I think they played almost every game together from 1978 to 1990, so a 12-year period. Pretty cool. I think he probably hit 8 home runs during that time. Glenn Hoffman, Ron Davis, and Gary Matthews. Ouch. That was one of the worst rack packs that I have ever opened. So, I guess whether or not the rack pack was good or not, I guess this is what we would call a set builder. And we're going to continue to build that 1982 set. I certainly am not going to put the seller in my favorites just in case, because statistically speaking, out of 45 cards, you probably would have pulled something better than a Kirk Gibson, maybe 2, 3, 4 players better than a Kirk Gibson. So, what do you think? I mean, is that statistically impossible? I mean, it's probably, maybe it's as statistically as impossible as pulling a 1-pack and getting 3-star cards out of it, which I've done. So I shouldn't complain. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Stay safe and God bless.